That's the notification going off, I guess. Oh, there's a bump. Hi. Please let's stick to English. I mean, it's not like I can read what you're saying if it's not in English. I may be multilingual, but it's not like I know every language. Hi, hello, what's up? My lips look so pale. Ready for Halloween? Yes, I have bought my ticket to Universal Studios. And I am so ready for all the haunted houses this year. Do I look like I'm tired? I just washed my face and I have to be this close to read all the comments. Let me put on some lip balm so I don't look like so pale. I am like 98% barefaced except for this like line of eyeliner which I haven't like washed off or scraped off, but yes. So you're gonna see me putting on a whole bunch of like moisturizing products before I go to bed. Not much color with the Nivea lip balm, huh? That's alright. I just need my lips to be moisturized. Okay, so I did come on tonight with the intention of talking to you guys about something. It's something that I have to do tomorrow. If you have watched my Superstar BTS videos, I mentioned something about being forcefully convinced to go on this event tomorrow. So I'm thinking that this is gonna be, I'm gonna relate this to my, Erie Park, like, could you calm down with the comments? Honey. Alright, mama's talking. Pay attention. Okay? So, what was I gonna say? So if you heard, I'm gonna link this to a future Army Talk Time episode. There will be no Army Talk Time at its usual talk time because I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. Okay, but I'm gonna link this to a future Army Talk Time topic. What I'm doing tomorrow is I have to go on this like group date with Korean dudes. So okay, let me start from the beginning. I work with one of my good friends that I work with is a Korean guy, and we were generally comparing like you know, the different dating scenes that we have here in Singapore, and Juana, you must be from my Instagram. Holy crap. Okay, so we were comparing about the different types of dating scenes in Singapore and in Korea, and we were talking about certain things. Alright, bye, Evie Park. And so there's this Korean group date culture, and the group date is called meeting. And I said we don't have such a thing as meeting in Singapore, and so like the following week he started talking to me and he was so excited. He was like, my friend and I arranged a meeting for you and your army squad friends. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, but I don't want to date. And then he was like, but just go, just experience it, it's gonna be fun. and that was like a month and a half ago. Okay, and so the this Korean group date. So apparently there are gonna be 4 Korean guys, right? And so my army squad has 7 members clearly. Okay, my army squad is amazing. As a group, we came together, and coincidentally, each person in our army squad likes a, like we our bias is a different member of BTS. So that was like the perfect combination of 7 girls. And so like what was I gonna say? Oh, so 4 out of 7 of our army squad are going on this group date with these random 4 Korean guys. We don't even know what they look like. Like we honestly, we don't know what they look like because you know, they don't, I don't know why like Korean guys don't like to put their picture on their Kakao Talk, and it's picture of sand or sky or whatever really stupid things like that. So I'm like, fuck you, I want to know what you look like. But so this is literally a blind date, like blind, and I find it so unfair. I have my picture up on my Kakao Talk like profile, right? And so they know what I look like. They know what my army squad members look like, because we all have, I guess, the decent amount of confidence to put our faces, no matter how lacking, and to put our faces up on our Kakao Talk profiles. But they've got like sand and trees, and we're like, how low is your self-esteem, or how ugly are you that you don't want to put your picture up? And now we're like, damn, tomorrow this group date is gonna turn out to be like, what the heck, really crap. And it's been a nightmare trying to organize this. So let me tell you, traditionally in Korea, one person organizes the whole group date, the group blind date. So he hooks up like the exact number of guys and girls, and he organizes everything. But like with this group of people, there's like 8 people. So, and then we've all got different schedules. So it's so hard to coordinate like such a huge group date. And then we all finally settle on a date, which was like about a month ago. And like so, and then suddenly my friend, we'll just call him Oppa because I, yeah, okay. Anytime I say Oppa, it's this person. So Oppa said, 2 of the guys can't make it. Can you like shift to another day? And then he was like, he's asking me to ask my girls, and I have to get back to him, and then he has to tell his friend, who will tell his other friends, and I'm like, this is a fucking stupid process. Like, why are we doing this? And I said, put everybody, well, my friend and I suggested, put everybody in a group chat, and then we'll organize it ourselves. This is the digital age of like communication. Why can't we all just get in a group chat and just like, you know, settle on a time and place by ourselves, mom and dad? Like, we don't need you. So we're at Algeria. That's cool. So anyway, so we got in the group chat, and already one of the Korean guys is like, huh, I never heard of like meetings. I'm just gonna say meeting from now on, because in Korea, a group blind date is called a meeting. Not meeting, like MEETING, but MITING, meeting. So anyway, one of the guys is already like, I never heard of like meetings being organized by ourselves in this like group chat kind of thing. And I told him, well, it's 2018. This is the upgraded version, okay? Like, oh my god, get with the times. So anyway, already we're seeing a bit of a culture clash there, but it's okay. We're here to learn and experience your culture, or basically rather Oppa forced me and my friends into it. And okay, so it's so complicated, right? This whole Korean culture thing. And because Oppa's older than me, I gotta listen to what he says, and I don't want to disappoint him, you know. So, so we're going, and it's tomorrow. Finally, we settled. When the two guys couldn't make it, we had to push it back by about an entire, like, 3 weeks or so. And finally the day is tomorrow, but it's like we went to hell and back trying to decide on a place and a time, and it's so fucking annoying because these guys, like, they don't respond at all in the group chat, and there's only, like, out of the 4 guys, only 1 guy ever responds, and it's like I keep making snide remarks about how the guys don't communicate, like super snide remarks, but of course, like, their English is probably not good enough to get it. So all my comments are like whoosh over their heads, and they don't understand my sarcasm and my my jibes, and oh my god, I'm so annoyed. So and plus all these dudes, I don't know where these guys come, like we got the group of most difficult Korean dude names ever. So Park Chan-hum. Chan-hum is such a weird and difficult name to pronounce, okay? And then another one is Lee Hang-young. Hang-young? It's so... Why can't I get an easy name like Park Jimin or Kim Namjoon? If there was a Kim Namjoon that Oppa introduces to me, I'm gonna date him straight away. Okay, no, not really. He's gotta be nice at least. But whatever, I'm just saying. What's up with these Korean group names? Like, did we just have, like... Did we just, like, have the worst luck ever in, like, getting fixed up with this group of guys that we don't even want to date? But suddenly, I find myself being thrown into this situation, and it's just, it's so, oh. And like, one dude speaks up for the rest, and the rest never reply, except when I'm making, like, snide remarks. One of them does reply, so I think he's got, like, good enough English to get it. So it's just, it's so annoying, this whole process. And I'm just about done. I can't wait for tomorrow to be over. Oh, the thing is, we were totally, the whole group of us, we were totally planning on canceling, but, like, one of the Park Chan-hum, the difficult name Chan-hum, was in Korea last week, and, because we're not, and, I was asking Chan-hum, I was like, are you going to a movie theater? Because, what do you mean they don't understand English? They speak English. They speak English. It's just not, like, amazing English enough to understand sarcasm and snide, you know, remarks. They speak English all the time, because my friends, my army friends are not, my army squad doesn't really speak Korean. I'm the only one, so, well, there's another girl, but she doesn't really speak it all that much. So these 4 Korean guys, they all speak English, like, no problem. So anyway, what was I gonna say? What did I say? So Park Chan-hum was in Korea last week, and so I said, are you going to a movie theater? Are you gonna watch a movie? And he was like, I'm in a mall right now. What do you want from the movie theater? And I'm like, CGV, if you're near a CGV movie theater in Seoul, they are selling exclusive BT21 cups. And I'm like, I need a Koya cup, so would you please help me get one? And then 5 minutes later, he's sending me a picture of a Koya cup and a cookie cup, and he bought them already. So that's the thing I'm looking forward to the most tomorrow, is collecting my cups. I don't care. I tried to get out of this date, and I tried to, like, text Park Chan-hum separately, and I'm like, dude, can I meet you to collect my cups? And he was like, why can't we just meet in the group date? And I'm like, well, you know, I just want to get my cups. But then he refused to give me the cups, and he was like, well, you know, we should just meet in the group date. I think because he sensed like we were gonna back out of this date, you know, like he totally sensed it. Because if I had gotten my cups, like you can bet, you know, that I would have canceled like 5 minutes, like get my cups, and then he's walking away, and I'm just gonna be texting him like, dude, all right, it's canceled, bye. But he's smart. He's smart. He's keeping my cups. He's holding them ransom. He kidnapped my cups, and he's holding them ransom, so we are forced to go on this date tomorrow. And I even texted him. If you're on my Instagram, you would have seen all these. Like, I have screenshots that I post all the time. Like, either screenshots of me talking to these guys, or like screenshots of me and my army friends. Oh, that's right. Holding them hostage. That's the right. Thank you. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, so. Anyway. So yeah, he's holding my cups. And, I have to do the date tomorrow. Yeah. And the thing that I really hate about this is, like, they said date, but nobody's paying for my food. I'm paying for myself. And it's like, if I wanted to pay for myself when I go out to dinner, I wouldn't even get you guys to be around. You guys can all just fuck off, and I can have a comfortable dinner with my friends, and I don't need you guys to be there. So and so, like, I tried to back out, and I've tried to complain to Tong Oppa like a million times, like, Oppa, can I not do this? And he was like, it's gonna be fun. And he was just like, you should just try it once. And then he looked so excited, and I didn't have the heart to, like, refuse him anymore. I did friend zone him, you know, when I texted him. When I texted him, I actually said, because he was like, it would be unfair to the other guys if you meet me separately. I'm like, dude, I don't want to hang out with you. I said, I specifically said that. I don't want to hang out with you. I just want my cups. And then he was like, no. You can get them when we meet at the group date. And I'm like, no. Exactly, it's not a date, it's a fucking hangout with guys like I'm not even interested in. It's 0%, okay? I don't know what they look like, and I honestly doubt, because I mean, come on, if you look like Korean Brad Pitt, you're gonna put your picture on your KakaoTalk, I'm really pretty fucking sure. But then when you put pictures of sand, excuse me, sand, and trees, oh, you must be real, I don't know, ugly is what I'm guessing. It's not a catfish, just stop that. How can it be a catfish when there are 4 people involved, and it's done through a really good friend of mine? Like, he's not gonna get anything out of this. It doesn't make sense. Maybe they like nature. That is a fantastic reason. I'll keep that in mind. I should totally be that open-minded where I'm like, oh no, I don't think he's ugly, he just must really, really like nature. That is absolutely brilliant. Like, okay. So anyway, this group date tomorrow is gonna be a freaking disaster, and like, but again, I want to link it to a future Army Talk Time topic, which is like, when foreigners like myself, when international armies like myself, when we participate in something that is like originally Korean culture, how much of it do we need to actually follow? And usually my answer is 100%, because if you're trying to participate in their culture, you should just respect everything that's there. But however, they are Koreans in my country. Okay, so you're on my home ground. You play by my rules, misters. Oh, what if they're attractive? I never considered that. What if they are attractive? Oh my god. I don't know. Still they're kind of annoying, so I don't exactly have like the best impression of them already. I mean, looking good isn't everything. They could be attractive but have the personality of wallpaper, then what am I gonna do with that? I'd be better off talking to like, my Namjoon, my Namjoon picnic mat. Exactly. So, like, in the latest group chat, we started to, like, because they never seem to reply, right? So in the latest one, in the last group chat, one of my army squad members was like, I am this close to flipping a table because the guys were so wishy-washy and indecisive on where to, like, deciding on a freaking restaurant. So in the end, us girls decided everything. So it's like, honestly, there is no redeeming quality for these guys because they seem to be spineless, non-communicative creatures that are just like, I don't know, lumps. They're useless. And then so my friend was like, I'm this close to flipping a table. And then I started screenshotting. No, I started posting screenshots of like, um I just killed like a spider. I started posting screenshots of this from like House of Army, where Hobby is like, calm down my daughter, and Jungkook is like, don't worry my daughter. So I posted that whole bunch of like BTS screenshots in the group chat, just so they know we're armies, and like, if you don't like that, you can just like fuck off after the first 5 minutes, and us in the army squad can just like have dinner by ourselves after I get my cups. Yeah, I killed a spider. It was pretty quick. It was tiny, so it was alright. Kelly, I'm kinda, like, I don't want, as much as I would love to hear your rant off topic, maybe you could write that as a comment on one of my videos instead of like typing it now, because I don't want to have like a one-to-one conversation with you when there are like 49 other people here. I'm sorry. Plus, I'm in the middle of telling a story here. I want to rant about these fuckers that I have to meet tomorrow and spend like, what, 35 fucking dollars on dinner because they picked, like, everybody had to agree to a stupid place. Did I do this on my face already? Okay, no, it's a different one. We had to pick a place where everybody could agree on what we wanted to eat, and so we picked this place where it has like a little bit of everything, and it's expensive as fuck. And so tomorrow at dinner I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be starving because I am probably only gonna buy soup, and I'm just gonna be miserable while everybody eats and I eat soup because I'm in the middle of saving for my Korea trip at the end of the year. And not only that, I have to save for 2 trips because, like, the Love Yourself concerts, so for every concert that BTS does, they open in Seoul and they close the concerts in Seoul, right? Like, start and end concerts are in Seoul. And that's gonna happen like early next year, right? So I'm saving for my winter trip to Korea in November, and then I have to save for like another trip. Like, I'm not rich. I have to save, bitch. So I can't be eating $30 dinners. So tomorrow I'm gonna spend like $10 on expensive, overpriced soup and just starve the whole time. Because the guys are so cheap. They're not paying for my fucking dinner, but they want to meet me. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand this. Like, if I had to hang out with my friends, we would be at a McDonald's. And like, I wouldn't, I don't know why. Maybe not McDonald's, you know. Nah, because I mean, I hardly see my army friends, so maybe like slightly more expensive than McDonald's. Well, it's like the dude kept making polls in the group chat. So, and then he was like, this is a democracy. And so it's like, if majority want to, and if everybody's already clicking yes, then I don't want to be the party pooper that goes no, because I am saving for a trip, me. So, you know, sometimes you're just socially obligated to do stuff you don't want to do. You can't have everything you want. So, you know, I have no choice. Yes, I have to go tomorrow to get my cups. He's holding my BT21 cups hostage and I need them. Okay. Okay, that's enough moisturizer. Slathered on my face. You know, I've got these like very dark parts under my eyes that no matter how much I rub, it never seems to come off. Will you tell us about your meeting tomorrow? Well, I did say that I want to link it to the next Army Talk Time about how, like, if you participate in Korean culture, like what should you be doing, and like to what extent do you have to agree to everything they say, or like would you be willing to be out of your comfort zone, you know, to participate in something that's, you know, solely a Korean culture kind of thing. So I want to talk about that in the next Army Talk Time, which is not tomorrow, since I have to be out tomorrow. Yeah, the next Army Talk Time would be next week. And that's Army Talk Time episode 5. Okay. Alright. So, rants over about these guys. I can't remember a lot of it right now because it's been going on for over 4 weeks now. 4 weeks of having to deal with this bullshit. Kelly, oh my god. This is a personal life. Like, BTS is in my face every day. I mean, not like in real life, but with all the news that's going on. But to answer your question, yes. Yeah, I've been dealing with this shit almost a whole month. Like every time a problem comes up, it's like usually one of the guys is the one that brings up a problem, and the guy with my cups actually had tried to delay it for another week, and my group members and I were so pissed off. And that's when I tried to get my cups, because I wanted to just back out of the whole thing and not have to deal with discussion for like a whole other week. So what happened was then he tried to delay for another week, and I told him, I said, I need to get my cups because I really don't know when this group date is happening. He was like, what are you talking about? We could do it next week. And I'm like, one of the girls is really mad, and I really don't know if they're gonna be free or not. And then immediately, and that was a personal chat with him, and then immediately he types in the group chat and he says, oh, okay, girls, I'll see you at 6 o'clock on Sunday. And so it turns out that he could have made it tomorrow in the first place, but it's just that he had to send someone off to the airport in the morning. And because of that, he wanted to delay the entire group date for a whole week. Like, what, dude? Like, how are you fucking like old, or you have no stamina after sending someone to the airport in the morning? Singapore is fucking small. You can get across the whole country in an hour and a half. So why is it that you have to send someone to the airport in the morning and you don't think you'll be able to make it for the group date at 6 o'clock, and you want to delay it by an entire week? And then only when I threaten him with the possibility of this group date not happening, and then suddenly he's like, okay, date's on, let's meet at 6 o'clock. And it's always like, what gave you the right to want to delay this group date by a whole other week just because you can't make it, or you have to do something in the morning and you think you need the entire day for rest? Like, fuck. He's annoying as fuck. Seriously. So the other 3 guys never respond. So the non-communication is annoying, and then the one dude that does try to communicate with us is just as, if not more, annoying. So I don't even know what to do tomorrow. And then the issue is like the issue is even like, so oppa, Tongyi oppa, who arranged this entire group date kind of thing, he's not aware of how I react in big groups, because he thinks like I'm okay. My army squad is 7 people, but these are 7 people that I had to meet gradually over time in order for me to be comfortable with them enough to hang out in a group of 7. I had to meet them like one at a time first, because I can't meet like a bunch of people at once. I get very like, I want to hide and curl into a tiny ball and be invisible and just like not talk to anybody, because I get just like really socially anxious that way. And so he doesn't know that. And then so he arranged this date, and suddenly bam, there's 4 dudes, and I have to match that with 3 other girls from my squad. And so there's 4 of us going tomorrow. So 4 and 4. And that's another thing that I have to worry about tomorrow, is how am I going to deal with this. So I already told one of my army squad members in advance. I said, like, if I start being quiet, then you guys have to pick up the slack, because, you know, in the group, like, I'm one of the, I guess, noisiest or the most vocal, and some of the other girls just aren't as like talkative, or, you know, like, and I'm afraid that if I don't talk and they don't talk, and then the whole thing is just gonna be awkward, uncomfortable silence like throughout the entire dinner. And so there's so much that I feel is on me tomorrow, and I feel bad just because it was my friend that organized this, and I had to drag them into it. So yeah, actually that's another topic that I wanted to talk about also in a future army talk time, is like armies who have, I guess, types of anxieties, and but I want to announce that so people can send in their little stories and share before I do the live. So yeah, so that means the following Sunday, which is on what's the date today? Let me see. Today is the 7th on a Sunday, and so that means on the 14th, on the 14th, whatever is the following Sunday after that, that's the next Army Talk time, and that's when I will like update you guys on this whole date situation and how it turned out, how the guys treat us. Because alright, so you guys, I was just telling you about this annoying guy, right? The out of the four, this outspoken but annoying guy. So we were talking about considering a Korean barbecue place. So cliche. I hate eating Korean food in Singapore just because I feel like it's not real Korean food. It's like almost there. It's an imitation of Korean food. And plus I go to Korea all the time, so it's like, why would I eat Korean food here when I can eat it in the like country itself? So what was I gonna say? So we were considering Korean barbecue, and then I was talking about how like the last time my friends and I went, like we failed at making the like typical Korean fried rice. And so I was joking, like I'm always trying to like joke or get them to respond. And then I said, like, maybe you guys can show us how to, you know, do Korean, like, typical fried rice, like kimchi fried rice or something. And he was like, no way, like, I'm gonna show up just to eat, like, that's all I'm gonna do, like. And then he sort of implied that if anyone's gonna be doing the cooking, it's gonna be the girls. And I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm like, wow, you misogynistic fucker. And everything that comes out of his mouth just makes me want to see him less. Or like when I see him, I want to smack him in the face with my shoe. So yeah, honestly, tomorrow is gonna be so much fun, you guys. I'm probably gonna turn violent at some point in the night if this guy, oh my god. So it's annoying, and I've been wanting to talk about it for like the longest time. And you know, people on my Instagram nowadays are so like dead. It used to be that people used to respond to my stuff all the time, but then I post things and nobody says anything, and I'm like, fuck, why do I even try entertaining you guys with these little snippets of what's going on with my life, or like trying to like rant to you guys, because none of you respond to me. Did I ever tell a friend about this? Yes. But it gets to a point where I don't want to just keep complaining to him, because then he starts feeling bad when it's not his fault that these guys are fuckers. But one day I did actually ask him, I'm like, Oppa, these guys are horrible. Where did you even get them from? Because I was like, I know you don't have friends. Which was super mean. And then he was like, you're right, they're actually friends of my other colleague. And I'm like, so do you even know them? And he's like, no, not really. And I'm like, fuck. And that's another reason why, it's a stronger reason why I can't back out. Because in order to get this date, which he was so excited about for me and my friends, which we didn't ask for, so in order to arrange this date, he thought he was doing a good thing, and he asked his colleague for friends. So his colleague goes to a soccer club that meets every week to play soccer. And so at first I was really excited, because I was like, do to play soccer? Oh my god, guys are gonna be so nice. And so I was thinking lustfully for like 2 seconds, and then they started getting super fucking annoying, and I'm like, no, even the nicest guys are not gonna help me get over this. And like, no. I was gonna say I should stop thinking with my dick, and then I realized I don't have one. What is the female equivalent of that? Please enlighten me. Enlighten me on what is the female equivalent of thinking with your dick. Stop thinking with your taco. Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm gonna use that from now on. I have used something similar before because I was bitching about a girl to my friend, and I was like, she's so fucking annoying, I want to kick her in the taco. That's what I said. What? Smell of pancakes still hung in the air of the cozy kitchen. Amid's not the right word. You're so pretty, what the fuck? Yes, thank you. I am rather attractive looking. Oh my god. No, you don't usually feel that way. But, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Thanks, by the way. Okay. I think I'm done ranting. Or so. Will you dye your hair a different color? Right now it is sort of like a galaxy-ish color. I don't know if you can see that. It's a mixture of like blues and greens and twilights and... I don't know, can you see it? And then I had nails to match, but then I got them redone yesterday. Oh, can you see this? I've got pictures on my Instagram. Oh my god, go to my Instagram. If you're not following me on my Instagram, you're missing out. So my Instagram is the same as this channel name, JHEEMANGI, J Himangi. That's the name of my Instagram, and Twitter too, in case you want to. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people. I used to have a dot there, like J. Dot HEEMANGI. So while you guys are here, let me enlighten you on what my name actually means. J, because that is my name and everybody calls me that, J. And then the second part, HEEMANGI, 희망. 희망이, 희망 means hope in Korean. So that's actually what my username means. Yeah, get rid of these eye bags. I got the... of course I like J-Hope. He's not my bias though. When I first opened the Instagram account, I decided to be a translator on Instagram instead of Twitter. And I wanted to be everybody's hope in understanding our boys. So I was one of the first few translators on Instagram. So I picked that name, J Himang E. The E at the back really doesn't mean anything. It's like in Korea, you know, when you call somebody Jimini, Namjini, you know, Hopi. So the E at the back is just sort of like when you're calling someone, or like when like it could be like a name indicator. That's another way to explain it. So instead of say 희망, 희망 means hope. So 희망이. You got it? Got the explanation? In a cute way? Nah, it's not necessarily a cute way. It's just a part of their language for it to be like that. but in an informal way. The E at the back is also an indicator that it is a noun. So himangi, like when you use it in a sentence and you say hope is something everyone needs. Oh no, wait. Yeah, something like that. It's an indicator that it is the subject of the sentence. So E, himang E. Can you speak pure Korean without adding English words? Yes. There's like a whole bunch of videos on my channel. You can hear me speaking Korean to Korean people. Like I'm a translator. I can speak Korean. Okay. What when did you start playing Superstar BTS? The day it came out. The day it was first launched. So I think it was in February of this year. Like when Korea got it. Singapore got it at the same time, so I got it on the same day. Where are you from? Singapore. Yeah. So has this turned into an question and answer session now? I'll leave in 13 minutes. When it becomes an hour. How did you learn Korean? I have a video on that tells you how I learned and with what resources and like what I did. Everything's there. It's explained in like a 25-minute video. Have you ever been to the States? Yes, I've lived in the States. I've been to at least 10 states and at least 50 different cities in the States. How old were you when you started learning Korean? I started learning Korean like in 2013. And then I became a translator in 2015. What's my favorite state? California. And where I lived the longest. Alright, bye, Sarah Marie. I'll keep you guys posted. I feel like this is an interview. Like a job interview right now. What job is this? What job am I applying for? Have you ever been to England? No, unfortunately. And it's on my list, though. Definitely on my list. I plan to visit like as many Gordon Ramsay restaurants as I possibly can. Right now I'm up to 3, and like I would like to visit one of his original restaurants, not the ones that he put elsewhere after he created those. Do you have recent unpopular opinions lately? I don't know. About what? In particular? I don't know. I don't try to be controversial on purpose. How's the food? Excellent. Really good. It lives up to the standard, his standards of like, you know, you see how he yells at people on Hell's Kitchen, and like the staff are all supposed to be perfect and the food's supposed to be perfect, and it really is. Like, I've been to Bread Street Kitchen in Singapore, and like my lunch was like fucking $90 or some shit before tax, but it was worth it. So you know, I only went once because I can only afford it one time, And then when I went to the steakhouse in Paris and Las Vegas, I think our bill came up to about 250 US dollars. But my date paid for that. So, see, that was a first date, and the dude paid like $100 for what I ate. And the Korean fucking dudes tomorrow can't pay $20 for my dinner, apparently. Cheap asses. Oh well. Where's the lamps? You know what? I've eaten his signature beef Wellington. Oh my god. It is out of this world. The beef is so tender and it melts in your mouth. Like you always hear the description melt in your mouth. It's real, guys. There's meats that actually melt in your mouth. And the Gordon Ramsay, like it was like dry aged beef for like how many weeks and whatever. Are they like making you pay because they're being salty? No, it's like it's actually like it's part of the culture, and like Upa Tongyopa had explained it to me, and he was like, "There's a participation fee," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And in the first place, Upa, it would have been nice if you discussed this with me and told me that I had to pay a participation fee for attending this date that I don't even want to be on. So it's like now I'm paying to suffer. And there's like no worse things. Do you know how hard I try to save? I don't buy myself Starbucks even though I badly want to, because a Starbucks drink is minimum $7 and I don't have that money. I'm trying to save for a vacation here and the possibility of going to a BTS concert next year, and that takes a lot of sacrifices like not eating expensive dinners with strangers. Bah. In Germany, everyone pays for themselves. Really? Because that's sad. If I'm a working adult, and if I meet a man who says, I want to date you, but you pay for yourself, I'm going to tell him to fuck off. Because if you think I'm not worth paying one dinner for, it could be fair, right? Like, first date, you pay for my dinner. Show me that, like, make me feel good, make me feel worth it. You're interested, so you're gonna buy me dinner. You're putting a little bit of investment in me and the potential of our relationship, that it might be long term, right? It's a freaking basic form of respect to a girl. First date, guys pay for dinner. If you meet a guy who goes Dutch, don't date him. Honestly, don't date him. And this is how girls show that there's gonna be no second date. Is I don't talk about paying, like I don't talk about splitting the bill. But at the end of the date, if I don't like him, I'm gonna offer to pay for myself, because I'm gonna pay for myself. It means I don't owe you anything, and I cut ties, and that's the end of it. I never want to see you again. Paying for yourself at the end of a date is a negative indicator to a guy. So, if a girl initiated the date, should she pay? No. No. The guy should always still offer to pay. Know your self-worth, girls, ladies, okay? Love yourself. Meet a guy who is willing to pay for you. It doesn't mean that you take advantage of him. If you like him and he pays for you on the first date, then you pay on the next date, right? Then it's fair if you want it to be fair that way. But splitting the bill on the first date, that's not a good sign for your relationship. I don't know. Unless you're one of those people who feel like everything has to be split in the middle and totally equal, and you're a kind of a control freak like that, then I don't know. That's you. Why should the guy Why does it have to be the guy who is paying? Did you not fucking listen to everything that I just said? First of all, it's a traditional role. I like tradition. Okay? Number two, I'm gonna repeat everything I said just for you, special snowflake. Okay? Like I said, if a guy shows interest in you, it's a gentlemanly thing to do to pay for you on the first date, because it shows like, I want to take this the long haul. Like, I am investing this little tiny bit in the potential future and hoping that you'll see me again. And then if you want, you can pay on the next date. But let me be the gentleman and take care of you and pay on the first date, you know? Or like traditionally, and here's how it goes nowadays. Guys pay for dinner and then you guys go for dessert somewhere else. And the girls pay for like the second half of the evening. The little things like coffee or dessert or somewhere else. You don't think it feels nice when a guy pays for you so that you feel like you're being taken care of just a little? It doesn't make you any less. It doesn't mean you can't take care of yourself, but it feels nice knowing that someone can look out for you sometimes. So I don't know if you are like, sometimes, you know, the people nowadays, like, they have these really stupid mindsets about, okay, then you don't have to agree with me then. You know, we don't have to see eye to eye on this. Like, I already explained to you how I feel about it, and I enjoy traditional dating rituals because I'm comfortable in that, because there are little indicators that tells me how the relationship is going. Like I said, if I pay for myself at the end of the date, generally, and it applies to most of the guys that I know, everybody understands this. If a girl offers to pay for herself at the end of the date, it's a negative indicator, meaning I don't want to see you again. This is the end. I pay for myself, you pay for yourself, we part ways, goodbye. Okay? There are just certain traditions that go on in dating. It doesn't make you less of a person. It doesn't make the guy like more of like, you know, exactly, like when guys open the door for you, it's a gentlemanly thing to do. It's just there are all these things that people are just overthinking the fuck out of things, and it annoys me because you new age motherfuckers ruin everything. I like traditional stuff. I like when guys open doors for me, pay for me. I don't take advantage of it, and I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself, but it's nice. It shows he cares. And when he offers to pay for you, you can always say no. But what shows that he's a good guy is that, you know, I lost my train of thought because whatever this person is saying. Yeah, alright, that is your opinion. If you don't like that, then okay, good for you. Guys like people like that because it's cheaper to date. Okay. But anyway, I'm into traditional values just because I'm comfortable with all the rules of how things are. And usually the guys understand these same rules. Yeah. Because these are all like the little social cues that people can pick up on without having to be direct. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to tell you at the end of the night, like, I'm sorry, I really hated everything about you and I never want to see you again, you know, or like, yeah. It's just like, it's more subtle way of telling someone to fuck off is, you know, I'm gonna pay for myself, bye-bye. How do I get the comments to come back at? If guys offer just take it, you might not have that in the future. Oh my god. I guess that's a good way of seeing it too, although that doesn't really that sort of like contradicts what I've been trying to say. It's not about an opportunity. That's not what it's about. It's just not an opportunity to get something for free, because when you say it like that, that doesn't sound very good. Take this because you might not get this free thing in the future. No. If a guy offers to do something nice for you, then it's good. It's just he cares. Some people are afraid of dates. Well, there's online dating, there's online relationships kind of thing. I've actually done like a long distance. It started out as online dating, like we agreed to date each other before I even ever actually met him in person. And like, so how would a guy show that he's your boyfriend? There are just, I don't know, there are just things that define a relationship more than just the title, right? Like anyone could just be like, I'm her boyfriend, and then they never actually do anything. Just like there are some people that, like, you know, deadbeat dads, like, I'm a father, but I don't do anything that shows I'm a father. I don't take care of my kid, I don't pick my kid up, I don't teach my kid anything. Yeah, so that's a father in name only. So it's the actions that really show you, really prove things to you. So what my online boyfriend did before I met him, what my online boyfriend did was really cute. He set up a PayPal account, and every week he would put in like maybe $10 or $20, and he would be like, I got you, I'm giving you your Starbucks allowance. And he would say really sweet things like, I can't be there to buy you coffee, but I want to at least give you the money for it so you can go buy it and your coffee's on me. And I love that. And I'm like, that is the fucking most creative shit ever. I love you. And I personally thought that was amazing. And that made our bond stronger despite it just being online, because online relationships just come and go, you know, like whenever. And it means so little nowadays because relationships are taken so lightly and it's easy to just break off. But this dude wanted to give some commitment, you know what I mean? Like, he's showing that he's serious. It's like, I know you like Starbucks and that Java chip frappuccino, so let me buy these for you every fucking week. And I thought that was amazing. Freaking amazing. Seriously. So, but yeah, when guys do that for you, doesn't it make you feel good as a woman? I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm like this like cave woman type, but what I'm saying is just that like the actions are important in defining a relationship that distinguish the difference between a friend and a boyfriend, you know, something like that. So he sounds better than the other two. Exactly, the small gestures count. And then so we would have online dates, right? Like we met in a game. We met on World of Warcraft. And so we would take time out, we would play together, or we would like screen share and like put on a movie, do like a video, not a video call, but like a Skype call or something. We would watch the movie together, and like it'd still be like watching a movie together, like laughing together and reacting together, you know, and things like that. So it was nice. Like we would set up online dates to do these things as normal as we could do them. Yeah, watch movies together, eat together, because the age of technology is magnificent. It enables you to have all these little things with people across the world. Are you still in contact with him? Yes. We have broken up. But occasionally he still texts me. He'll text me and be like, hey beautiful, what are you doing? And little things like that, so it's still good. He was so cute though. Like yeah, I think that was the best relationship I ever had. The shortest, but the best. as I'm done with that, and then I don't know what to say now. I was about to just like pour out all the other cute things that he did for me, but I don't know. Maybe it's like off topic or something. Is there a reason you guys broke up? Well, yes, like the reason is that eventually being apart got to us. Like I've flown over to see him like 3 times. We did sort of like live together for a very short time, but then I had to come back to my country to work. So eventually he didn't want to move to me and I didn't want to move to him. And personally, I felt like the person who made less money should move to the person who makes more money, aka me. So, or else we'd be taking a loss, right? It would be harder on us if we did the other way around. He didn't want to move because he was afraid. And I didn't want to move because the US is shit. So, we broke up. But that's why we still have like good, we're still on good terms. Just because we didn't break up under like terrible circumstances, like somebody cheated or like it was a big fight or anything like that. That was a good question, Kelly. Asking the good questions now. My dad opens the car door. That's actually really sweet. Would you go back to him? Nah. I've changed in the years that we've broken up. Like I've changed in so many ways, in ways that I feel I've improved myself and like upgraded myself. But he's remained the exact same person. So if I dated him now, it would be like dating the guy from years ago. You know what I mean? Also, not to sound superficial, but like he got fat and unattractive, so no. There's so many people on Earth. It's heartbreaking there might be someone across the world that's perfect for you, but you'd never meet them. But internet helps you meet them. Go on the internet and meet them. I've never dated a local person. Yeah. I've never dated a local person. I've dated someone that was Irish. I've dated someone that's Russian. I've dated an American. And I've dated a Korean. But I've never dated a Singaporean. But that goes to show, but only the American was long distance. Everyone else was here. Does he know about your channel? Yes, he does. He won't watch it. No, he's just not into... I mean, if you're thinking he might watch this, no. Have your parents or family been strict on your dating life? No. Just because they know I'm a very responsible person. And also a very boring person. Does he like BTS? No. But he sends me K-pop memes. And he said, and sometimes when we talk, he would say things like, if we ever live together, like, I would let you have your fangirling time, and I would support you in whatever, like, fangirling things you wanted to do. So I'm like, alright, why are you so perfect? Maybe try online apps, like, to meet people. I don't know. I don't want to date. I've been single by choice for like years, and even when guys ask me out, I say no. Uh, so I don't know where to meet people exactly. Asian parents, true, but I think in Singapore, like parents are more liberal when their kids date. I mean, because we're all Asians here too, but like I think because our country is so safe and everyone's so boring, so dating here is just like it's whatever, and parents are okay with that. But like I mean, my parents haven't interfered with my dating life ever. I figured that you were Asian American. Hi. Can't date. Well, I didn't start dating till like 18 or so. I just wasn't really interested in dating. Education first for me. Which is good. Really paid off. Education first. Good education means good job. Means money to see BTS. Can you sing? Is it like a trick question? Like, can you actually sing or can you sing well? Is that what you mean to ask? I don't know how to answer that. What if I think I sing well? Like all those crazy people on like what's that show that used to not America's Got Talent. It's that original one that ran for like 10 years. American Idol. All those people were like so confident, like they could do really well, and they thought they were so fucking good, but they were absolute like ass. So yeah, that's that's a trick question. Have you ever felt bad for turning down guys that ask you out? No, because it's better to be upfront than waste their time. And if they feel offended by my honesty, then that proves that they weren't good enough to date in the first place. How did you learn Korean? I've got a video on that on my channel. Please watch that. It tells you everything. Can you sing a song? I don't know. It's like 3:30 in the morning, so no. You've heard that it's offensive? I've never heard that, ever. Anybody has the freedom to learn whatever language they want. Oh, why is it blurry? There we go. It's so bright. That's because I have a light on in my room. This is not natural light. Do you know any other Asian languages? I speak Mandarin and Malay. Also, I speak 4 languages. And any that you want to learn in the future, I don't know. When I was in school, I did a year of French and 6 months of Spanish. So I might want to continue a little bit on my Spanish. But I feel like I'm not super fluent at Korean yet, so I want to wait until I am. How much did you pay to see the BTS concert? I don't know, $120? Less than $120. Okay. Cool, Italian. The only Italian I know are just the names of foods that I like to eat. What's your dream for BTS to become? I I don't have a dream for them to become. I don't spend time thinking about what I want them to become. I spend time thinking about what I want to become. Can you talk about Korea? Sure. What do you want to know about it? I should get to bed though. I did say I was gonna go at 1 hour, but then it's already 1 hour 15 minutes. Or 1 hour 16 minutes. So I'm gonna go at 1 hour and 30 minutes, and that's that. I gotta not look like a panda for my date tomorrow, because even though I'm not interested in the guys, I still gotta look good, right? I'm representing my country here. Wait, I can't see the comments. Oh, you're so sweet and humble. But why did she say that? I don't think I said anything to earn that comment. Have you been to Japan? No. How do I make real friends? I don't know. I have social anxiety. I don't like to even meet new people. It took me like 2 years to get a group of 7 friends together, so yes, I am honest to a fault. To the point of being rude. But that's me. Some people can take it, some people can't. But the people who can take it, like, if you stick around, then that's good, because I am like a super loyal friend. Okay. How do I get the comments to come back out? Okay. Brutally honest is a good description. The word brutal. Brutally honest. Absolutely. Absolutely that. I'm vulgar too. I apologize a lot for that, but honestly that's just me. I say fuck in like every other sentence. Almost every sentence. While I'm talking, I might as well like constantly top up like moisturizer under my eyes. Susu, I remember you as, I think you're the girl who asked for my birthday recently. Are people around you shocked when you cuss? No. Like I said, the people who know what I'm like and don't care are the people who stick around. I don't have that many friends, so the ones that are still here are still here. I do cuss a lot. I don't think people have a problem with it. Well, people that know me anyway. My mother has a problem with it sometimes. Okay. I play Superstar BTS in the living room, and I say fuck in my screen a lot. And sometimes she says things like, I wish I could throw like this, like I wish I could throw my slipper at you, and I'm like, don't do it, Mom. This eye bag is terrible. What's your favorite type of card in the School of Affair album? That is quite an odd question. Are you also the person who asked me what I hope for BTS to become? Because, wow, it's like, these questions are like, just questions that I never ever thought of. I mean, they're cool questions, honestly. I just have never thought of these things. I play like 5, 6 hours a day, and I just play. I don't even really notice the cards anymore because all I care about is I grind out my RP so I can upgrade my cards, and then I get my #1 spot and I'm happy. I do what I can to get #1, and because I have to put in so much work just to get that, whenever possible, like when I don't have to, I don't play. It's not, you know, so it's not like I stare lovingly at the cards or anything like that. Really weird specific questions. No, I thought the questions, yeah, they're weird, but not bad weird. Don't worry, it's not bad weird. It's just like, wow, I never thought of these. Like, I never thought about the stuff that this person's asking about. Oh, good night. Oh, you must live in the same time zone. So you're either in Singapore or Malaysia or Hong Kong. Yeah. How often do you level up? Maybe every few days, just because I play that much. I'm on my way to 67 now. Or is it 68? I think. I don't know. 3:42 p.m. for you. 12 hours? Are you in New York? Well, in that upper East Coast area. Wait. Alright, bye. I was close. Okay. Please sing, but I don't. I've been talking for an hour and 22 minutes. If I sing anything, it's just gonna be. I would just be like croaking it out. So no. My throat is super dry right now, and I just want to drink a lot of water, which I will in about 7 minutes when I hang up this video. I was gonna say video call, but then it is actually like a video call with you guys, right? Just like, it's like me and 27 people. I'm not gonna have a good day. You already know. I'm gonna try to have a good night though. 9:43 a.m. Oh, p.m. Oh. What? Where are you? Are you like somewhere in the UK? Oh wow. I wanted to go to Norway. It's been on my list for like 4 years, but I've never been. And I was supposed to copy BTS Bon Voyage season 1 and go to Norway, Sweden, and Finland. But that plan fell to shit because of the Wings final tour concert last year, which sucked up a lot of my money. And so that's not happening anymore. Oh, you went to the same places and copied their photos? I've been doing that for years. I've been doing it since, I think, 2015. Yeah. Yeah, I have so many of this. Last year they went to Hawaii, right? And I did the whole Bon Voyage season 2 and took the same pictures in the same places too. That was really fun. Do you like the Wings or Love Yourself tour better? I actually like the Wings tour better. A lot better. That's a good question. Okay, I got 4 minutes to talk about it. Any tips for concerts? Be hydrated. um, bring your army bomb. I hope you have one. If you don't, please buy one. Download the app. Register your seat number to the app. Oh, licked C. Yes, you know, that was such a long time ago. This is my second account because my first account got deleted, right? And that stone pile, the BTS rock pile that we rebuilt, that video actually had like 35,000, like, or around 40,000 views at the time on my old account. And then now on my new account, like, I think it barely even has like 1,000 people looking at it. J-Hope, oh my god. I love that. I mean... Don't get me started on this shit. Now's not the time. I know. I love her and the things she's saying. Oh, I'm not sure if you're a girl or a guy, so all of the things that they're saying. No, I can't. I've only got 3 minutes to talk, and that rant would be super long. Oh, okay, good. Oh, okay then. I'll just say she all the time. Somebody asked another question. Where is it? Favorite Love Yourself song? I would say... the thingy. Oh my god, that was creative. I can't decide. Let me think. I think I would choose Suga's The Seesaw. No. No. I'm fine. I think it's a good song. Why did RM become your main? It's RM. It's Namjoon is everything that he is. And just... we are very similar, I think. We have a lot of similar habits and likes and personality traits. Similar affinity for languages, like we learn languages really quickly. Similar IQ, I guess. He's 148 and I'm lagging behind by 4 points, 144. I always say like, if Namjoon and I had children, our kids would be the cleverest kids ever, not to mention good looking. And they would speak like 5 languages, I think. Wait, let me think. So they would know English, Korean. Namjoon would teach them Japanese. I'll teach them Mandarin and Malay, so they would know 5 languages. And well, yeah, everything. I love him. Longer than most of my relationships. Was Namjoon your first bias? No. It was Yoongi, actually. I've liked Yoongi since before debut, so he was my first bias. How long can you talk? Not long. I'm actually about to go off right now. I have to go too. Never mind. I'll update you guys, and hopefully these guys turn out to be like different in person than they are online, because they're on or rather, I don't know, their mobile presence is like freaking stupid. Can you be invited to it? Oh my god, you guys, if you guys are on my Instagram, I just posted something about Namjoon yesterday where I was talking about how when Namjoon posts pictures, I actually recognize all the places that he posts because I've been to those places and they are places that I love going. And I was just, it devastates me that we go to the same places because we love these same like parks and little spots in the parks and stuff like that, but we never ever run into each other, which is sad and, like I said, absolutely devastating. But then a part of me is also like, it's okay if I don't run into him because I'm not worthy. So it's always like this internal struggle all the time. Anyway, my Instagram's there. Go see it if you are on Instagram. Okay, I gotta go before I'm a total panda tomorrow. I'll update you guys soon. Actually, I'm gonna update on Instagram. It's so hard to update here when I don't have the community tab like I used to. So, see you guys. Bye.